Let's get started. All the advanced content will be enabled. We're going to be playing on normal here for the first time. Let's get going. I think the tutorial should be enabled. We'll hold this timeline no matter what. Yeah, the story in general is Earth has been destroyed by some Vex, which are these insects that were dug deep below the surface of Earth. They blew up Earth, and so we traveled back in time, and now we're trying to contain these enemy creatures before they break out. So we're gonna start on this island here. If you're from the future, you'll find our island is even further back in time than you expected. If not for the Vec, I'd have loved to give you a tour of the old Earth relics. Combat simulation. There's a combat simulation available to get new commanders up to speed with mechanized combat. Would you like to launch a simulation? Sure. Warning, enemy activity threatened. I guess this is a tutorial. Yeah, let's play through the tutorial real quick. Power grid. This is the power grid. Whenever a building is damaged, it will be reduced. This is what delivers your power to your max. If it's reduced to 0, you lose. That's our health essentially, yeah. Health drops to 0, we die. Enemy attacks. Every enemy attack is forewarned. Next turn, this one will attack this building. However, hover over the enemy to see details about its attack. Combat mech. This is your combat mech. It can punch any adjacent tile. Move your mech by clicking on it. We can see where we can move here. Move your mech over here. Weapon use. Click on the weapon to use it. The number keys will also work as a shortcut. You may not move after you shot a weapon. So, here we go. So yeah, since we can't kill him, you can actually see here, we have only one attack per turn. It will only deal 2 damage, but notice the yellow arrow here. It will also push the enemy away. So, right now he's threatening to shoot this building, but if we punch him like so, he's shooting the mountain instead. Pushing enemies. Your mech punch push this unit. It will now attack a new location. Pushes can save buildings from enemy attacks, or even make enemies attack each other. That's the key sentence here. Our weapon effects, yeah, we can see here. Pushing, that's indicated by an arrow. Damage, we can see the damage as a number and as a highlight on the health bar. And then push and damage combined. Well, it's both combined. End turn. When all of your mechs have used an action and there's nothing left for your units to do, you can end the turn. Now he's attacking the mountain. Nothing really happens. New enemies unburrow. Cannon mech. This is the cannon mech. It shoots a projectile that travels in a straight line until it hits another object. Yeah, this guy's pretty vulnerable now. You can easily punch him to death. There's actually, wait, how do you... like so. There's actually something you need to keep in mind. If I were to punch him from this direction here, I don't think, yeah, they're gonna not tell you in the tutorial. But you can see here, by pushing him into the building's health gets highlighted. We still will take damage, so that's a no-no. Gotta be careful about that. But we can actually push enemies into each other, cause them to hit each other and cause knockback damage. But yeah, let's do this one shot. So yeah, we can't reach him really, but we can line up ourselves and just shoot him. Valid target. When aiming a weapon, the orange tiles will show where you can shoot. Yeah, we could shoot this building here, because why not? But this enemy only has 1 health, so we can just kill him. End the turn. More enemies emerge. Artillery mech. Artillery weapons can shoot over obstacles like mountains, but cannot shoot adjacent tiles. The artillery mech weapon will only damage units in the center tile, while units adjacent tiles are pushed. This is probably the most important unit in our squad here, because we will see. But yeah, there's actually quite a few things we can do here. So I could, for example, if I wanted to, shoot my own building here and cause these mechs to bounce into each other, but that's not a smart move. I could shoot this mech here and notice, this Vec rather, and notice how we're pushing 2 enemies into the water. Water is pretty much deadly for any non-flying Vec, so shoot here, get a double kill. That's why the artillery is pretty much the most important piece, I guess. Drowning unit. This unit fell into water, killing it instantly. Nice. And I guess you can wrap this up. I'm gonna move the tank over here, just so he's ready for the next turn. Let's end the turn. You still have units that can act, yep, but nothing to act upon. Okay, now you can see the game starting to ramp up here. We've got 4 enemies and only 3 moves. So how do we mitigate all the damage? The goal essentially is to never let these guys, if possible, damage any buildings. So how do we do this? It's actually not too hard, I think. I'm gonna move this guy here, and we can punch this back here. Gonna only do 2 damage, but then he bounces into the other mech there, and they will hurt each other, killing this one instantly. This one is actually an easy sidestep. This guy's just shooting in a straight line here, and this guy doesn't have a ranged attack, so he's both of these guys essentially attacking this tile. If I move my tank over here, I'm safe. And I can do you one better. If I shoot this guy, he's actually attacking his ally now. So how do we deal with this guy? Honestly, we can't really kill it, I think, at least not in one turn. But I can move the artillery to either shoot him this way. Yeah, that's actually perfect. If I shoot him here, our little friend here is helping out as well. Nice. And turn. They hurt each other. But yeah, these turns, since it's a turn-based strategy game, and you don't have a time limit at all, you really can think about these turns forever. And I used to do that, and that's the biggest issue I had with this game. That no matter what I played, I always felt there was one turn that could be done better, one move that could be done better. And so I would spend ages just planning out the moves instead of actually playing the game. I'm gonna try and play it a little bit fast and lose today. There we go. That's an easy kill on all. Mission complete. Yep, that was the tutorial. Congratulations on your first successful mission, Commander. I'm confident in your ability to save the planet after such extensive training. Damage power grid. The power grid connects every corporate island. Any damage taken in a mission will persist. So, if you take too much damage here, and screw yourself for the later game. The wreck caused damage before you arrived, but there will be opportunities to restore it. Mission rewards. Every mission has different potential rewards for completing bonus objectives. You won't be able to do every mission on the island, so choose carefully. Reactor cores, upgrade to max, those are the most important gets. Grid power, restores your health. If your power grid reaches 0, you lose, and I think if you overcap, you actually increase your defense score. Which is essentially a percentage chance to just don't take damage. And corporate reputation, which is money used to purchase items once the island is secure. Warnings, mission with more potential rewards will have additional dangers. Alright, so we could get a very easy mission or medium mission. Let's go for the medium mission here. I was overseeing maintenance on this old Earth locomotive myself. Good thing too. And the Vex-Struck Old Horus became the backbone of our supply lines. Alright, so let's just place our tanks here. I like to keep the artillery in the back line, like in a straight line, but unfortunately we don't have such an opportunity on this map here. Guess here shall do. Hit them fast and hard. Alright, let's see what's happening. Emergent enemies. Oh, yeah, that's also a mechanic here. An enemy unit will emerge here next turn. You can temporarily block enemies from spawning, but it will damage the blocking unit, which is perfect if you somehow can push enemies on top of it. Prevents a spawn. They will spawn the turn after that, though. And you can kind of screw yourself if you let too many enemies spawn in the same turn. But there's a little trick. If it's the final turn, like all of these missions end in our victory after a certain amount of time. And if you can manage to block the tile in the second to last turn, they will never emerge. Nobody emerges on the final turn, so it's actually pretty neat. And Vec Scion. This enemy Scion provides a passive bonus to all other Vec. Killing it removes the bonus. Then hold control. I think we can just click on him, right? Regeneration. All other Vec heal 1 at the start of their turn. And that's a bit annoying. So, what do we do here? What do we do? This one is an easy sidestep. We can easily just move over here. Can we? We don't have the range, unfortunately, to push him on top of that tile. That would have been perfect. I think the best way here is to actually use our own mech to punch himself free. This enemy, he's rooting us. Notice how he webbed us up here. We can't move with our tank at the moment. Webbed mech, yeah. This unit has been webbed. Webbed units cannot move, but they can still attack. So the easiest way is to just punch him off of us. Like so. The train... Okay, yeah, I was worried there for a second. We have to defend the train here for our bonus objective. Sometimes these Vec attack the train, and if you're not careful... Yeah, if I stand over here, I'm gonna kill myself. Not a great idea. So... My question is, do we want to kill this guy? Can we kill this guy even? Don't think so, honestly. At least not this turn. I could move over here and just shoot at this guy to get rid of him. That somewhat counters the regeneration as well. Yeah, I said I'm gonna be playing a little bit fast and loose, so let's do it. Yep, got one. Also burning, yep. Burning forest. The forest on this tile took damage, turning it into fire. If the unit stands on fire, it will ignite and take damage every turn. Pretty nasty if you can get enemies on top of it. I think I'm just gonna use the artillery to do some whittling damage here on this guy. Yep. He's shooting nothing. Train moves on. 2 enemies emerge. This is gonna be interesting now. Threatening the building. Oh, with the webbing again. This time though, we can easily punch him into the fire and he should burn to death. The train would collide with him, causing damage to the train as well, so that's a good call. Alternatively, actually there's an even better move I could do. What's my range on the artillery here? You're shooting this one? This should work. If I move the artillery over here... Let's plan this out. We can move and we can undo our moving. But once we shoot, we have committed. So if I move the artillery here, I'll shoot this guy, causing 1 damage to him. And nah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I have to do this afterwards. If I push this guy on top of the tile, he instantly dies due to the fire. Same with this guy. I can collide them to each other, causing collateral damage. Yeah, that's probably the best move here. Pushing him into the fire, he burns. Then shoot this guy, killing all of them. And then I'm gonna use the artillery to just push here. Pushing into objects. Pushing units into things deals 1 additional damage, yeah. So yeah, actually, if I do this, I'm gonna take damage on my artillery. Is there a better spot I can siege from? If I move him here. Actually, yeah. I wish I could move 1 more tile and I could push him on top of one of the spawn tiles. But no such luck. I'll just move here and I'm gonna push him here. He's gonna shoot nothing. Train moves on. More enemies spawn. This is the final turn. In the... Oh, yeah, it is the final turn. In the final turn, it is always important to make sure that none of the buildings take damage. But also, at the moment, this train is about to collide with the Scion here, unfortunately. Can we save this? We've got two threatened buildings, and the tank is threatened. The tank is no issue. The tank can, well, tank. That's what it's designed to do. So I'm gonna take the damage on the tank here. I'm gonna push this guy. I'm gonna artillery you, and I'm gonna push you. If I do this, I'm gonna take damage on the art. No, I'm not. You're dead. Now watch this. Punch this. Shoot that. Okay, I can't push the train. I was a little bit worried there about that for a second. Shoot you. This guy's gonna burn to death either way, and the tank takes some damage, but that's fine. Damaged mechs. Your mechs will automatically repair all damage after battle. If a mech is reduced to 0 health, the pilot dies and the mech is disabled for the rest of the battle. So you can actually sacrifice your pilots. Your pilots gain experience every time they kill something. So it's a good idea to keep your pilots alive, obviously. This mech is on fire. It will take 1 damage every turn. Mechs can repair status effects, but cannot attack the same turn they repair. And yeah, we let 1 escape. That's fine. 2 stars on a defend. Okay. Corporate reputation. As you secure regions and complete bonus objectives, your reputation with the local corporation will increase. You can spend reputation on supplies at the end of the island. Bad repairs. At 3 stars. No, 2 stars in the power. Let's go for the medium difficulty ones. Defend the satellite launchers. These satellites were recovered from orbit a long time ago, but they should still function well enough to keep us to help us detect back activity across the islands. Alright, got a nice little line here where I can place my artillery piece. Oh, one of those time pods. Destroyed the forest without even igniting it. Time pods. The pod contains equipment from the future. You can collect it with your mechs or just defend it until the end of the battle. Okay, melee attacking. Let's see, that could be an easy push here. Push on top of here. And with the artillery, I can push these guys away from each other here as well. That's actually pretty easy setup. Then I could use the... What's this guy doing? Bouncer. Damages the target and bounces backwards. I like these small little videos here. You can see what exactly is about to happen. He's attacking this and then he's bouncing into the time pod, probably destroying it. Destroyed if damaged or trampled by an enemy, yeah. So he's threatening 2 things at once here at the moment. Still, I think that's an easy push. Now the spawn is blocked. He takes some extra damage. I made a slight mistake here, honestly. I should have done that the other way around. Should have used my artillery first. The timing is very important here in this game. I could reset the turn. You can do that once per battle. Should we do it now? Let's do it just to show it off. Going back to time of start of your turn. Power limitations means you can only do this once per battle. Usually I keep that to if I really screw up and get one of my pilots killed. But I think it's worth it to show it off here. So we do this. Now we spread them out. If I push this Vec here first, the Scorpion first, he would have been pushed off of this tile. So now he remains on top of that tile. My question is, what do we do with you? I can actually, if I punch him, he takes some damage. Soften him up for next turn. Could be a decent call. I can't really finish this guy. I don't want to finish him either. He's on top of the spawn. That's perfect for us. Can't collect, or I mean, I shouldn't collect. You should honestly attack every turn if you can. So just punch this guy and the turn. He's attacking nothing. He's attacking nothing, and he's attacking nothing. Got some more Vex, but only 1. Oh, the satellite is actually killing everything it does on launch. I gotta check what's happening first. Okay, it's launching after the enemy's attack, so I can't rely on that killing the enemies here. But yeah, everything around the satellite gets killed. Interesting. I can move here and block a spawn and punch this guy in the face and kill him, which is pretty nice. This one is an easy sidestep. If I move... If I sidestep here... I can shoot this guy. I gotta move this guy here probably, shoot him. Unfortunately, we won't be able to prevent this spawn again. But I can shoot this... No, I can't. Never mind. Let's... This guy's shooting at the back building. If I push him backwards, he will just shoot the front building instead. So I have to push him to the side, like so. Which is kind of blocking this tile for our tank. I can actually move him over here. Then he would shoot at the void there. Like so. This guy's shooting nothing. This guy's getting punched in the face. Let's do it. There we go. Let's end turn. This guy's gonna die from the rocket launch after he's shot. Yeet. Okay, that's interesting. How do we handle this? Multiple spawns incoming? No. Okay, so I guess I should be moving here first of all. I'm gonna cut it very close here with my mech. It's gonna be left on 1 health. If I push this guy down south, then I can punch this guy into him, cause him an extra point of damage. What's happening first? Enemy actions first, and then the emerge happens. I don't think I can push him twice, so he would slide on top of one of these spawn tiles. I don't think so. Artillery should probably do it. Can I actually finish him off with the artillery? We're gonna punch him down south, and the artillery might be able to finish him off. Let's go for it. If I push this guy now, I'm losing on damage, so I have to do this in this order. Alright. 2 more Vex. This one is spawned, spawn blocked, and since we're on turn 2 here, this means this one will never spawn. So essentially we're killing 1 Vex by just standing here. Cyan doesn't attack either. Okay, can we kill the Cyan anyway? I can just move over here and punch him. Don't think we can kill the Scorpion here. Just gonna punch this guy in the face. Shoot the Scorpion off of me. And I want... if I were to shoot here, I mean, first of all, I would bounce my own guys into each other, but I'm kind of curious what would happen if my own mech slides on top of the time pot, just trampled by the enemy. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I mean, I can do some damage here. It doesn't make a difference. And turn, this guy's gonna run away. Second satellite launch has been defended, and the time pod will be collected afterwards for free. If you step on it during the match, you collect it, and then you don't have to defend it. All right, what do we get? A reactor core. Ooh, upgrades. Reactor cores. You now have a reactor core. Open the mech upgrade screen and install it. For installation, you can use this button to install reactor cores in a mech. Each core will increase a mech's maximum reactor power by 1. Who do we want to install it? So we could upgrade our artillery, makes buildings immune. That gives us some tactical advantages here. You can see on the screen, on the little video there, what the devs intended for you to do. You can push while not damaging the building at all. That's pretty neat. Just generic health or move upgrades. A dash ability. Pretty nice as well. I think I want to go for the artillery. Usually the artillery is your most important unit. Got the buildings immune. Let's go for another medium difficulty, and then if you're feeling bold, we can go for the hard one. Defend the artillery support and protect the power generator. I guess we get 2 artillery support units here, our own and then this one. And protect the power generator, which is I think this building here. Covering up that building, not like it matters. Buildings usually are not running away. So, how do we handle this? We can easily kill this guy one shot here. I can just move over here and punch him into the enemy. That's 3 damage. Insta-kill. Probably a good move. Then... oh, this dude has very limited mobility. How much damage can he do? Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit, actually. So if I move this guy... I mean, since I can only move him really over here, I should just shoot this. It's an easy call. This guy moves over here. Punches you in the face. I can make my life a little bit easier and get rid of this guy immediately. And then I just move and finish you off. Okay, lots of spawns next turn. The artillery can, again, the artillery tank combo here can wipe again, which is pretty nice. And then I think we can just move over and punch. An alternative. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to overthink these turns too much. There definitely is a better move here. There always is. No, don't move. Shoot. There we go. Two bouncy dudes. Okay, he's not even attacking anything important there. I can actually... I think I can push this guy and then he kills himself on the mountain there. And if I push this guy... this guy will also get hurt in the process. If I move here, I can block, but I can't shoot at him. I don't want to cause him to ram the building. If I push him one tile... ooh, look at this, look at this. I'm gonna push him here. Move the artillery support over here, and then both of these guys get severely damaged. Or killed. This guy, I'm gonna push over here. He's gonna bounce into the mountain and kill himself. And then the artillery support finishes you off. Yeah, I gotta do it like this. No spawn prevented, but we wiped out the entire enemy squad. Perfect, we can punch you to death. And we can just shoot you in the mountain. That's an easy finish here. Shoot in the mountain, punch you off. Well, and turn. Artillery defended and power generator defended. And we got a promotion, technician. Repair 1 air HP at the start of each turn. Ooh, interesting. Makes him really tanky. So now we got a choice. I think we're actually playing pretty well here. Should we go for the challenging mission? High threat detected. I'm sorry we didn't have time to fix your mechs before the battle. But hopefully the repair platforms we've left in the field can keep things running. Bad repairs. Your mech start this mission with only 1 health. Oh, nice. Protect emergency batteries. Kill at least 7 enemies and use the repair platforms. Let's go for it. It's gonna be risky. Do it anyway. Fortunately, I can't even spawn on that repair tile here. Everyone's damaged. Hey, but he gets 1 free health repair from that perk he just unlocked. Ew, they're stealing my repairs. Oh, lots of threats as well. I don't like this. I don't like this at all here. Really damaged there. Okay, let's see. This guy's only threatening my tank. This guy, on the other hand, is threatening a building. So is this one. If I move over here, that won't do anything. They can punch this guy easily to the south, dodge this one. But I can't do both and save this building. Actually, if I bounce this, he's gonna take damage. I have to leave this tile and I can save both. Yeah. I think I have to just do nothing with this tank in this turn. Or I'm using you. No, it's gonna work either. If I punch this here, can a tank move in that spot? It's time to find out, I guess. Oh, it's burning, of course. I don't want to move in that spot. I'm gonna get myself killed if I do. So, that's a repair. And then the artillery can repair. No, it can't. It can't. That's the wrong move. It has to shoot from here. He's gonna kill his friend here. Yep. Thanks for that. And these two guys are not gonna hit anything. Next turn's gonna be a bit nasty as well, considering there's multiple enemies spawning. Okay, threatening my tank again. That's fine. Can easily sidestep. This guy's not even doing anything. Double threat on the power plant here. Okay, how do we handle this? I can't move here. This guy can shoot him to death. That's no issue. I can sidestep and avoid this. If I punch this guy, he will just immediately heal on the repair platform, so that's kind of pointless. How do we save the power plant here? How do we save the power plant here? I don't think either of these can do it. So it has to be done by the artillery, but then we can't reach the enemy artillery here either. Oh boy. I think the power plant might just be doomed at this point. Let's think. Let's actually think for once. Anything to tank. I can't say. I mean, I can sacrifice the civilian building here. Ignore this guy. Then I can punch the enemy down south. He will attack the forest and push himself back. That's fine. And then I got a clean shot here to shoot the enemy's scarab off of the power plant. But then I will take damage on the civilian building. Can't have both, it seems. This guy's not even attacking. Move him here, punch him south, move this guy here. I think it's better to take the damage on the civilian building than on the power plant, because the power plant loses us health and then loses us the bonus objective as well. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Anything I can do here? Nah, the artillery has to deal with this guy. What's the attack order? 3? 6, so... And he's not even doing enough damage, so... No. Yeah, I'm afraid I gotta take the damage there. Can at least get the repair here. Push this guy down to the south. Yeah, let's commit. Yeah, we take the damage on the building. I mean, we might not. We've got a 15% chance that we actually resist, but let's see. Nope. That's the first casualties this game. Building damage. This building tile was damaged, so your city power grid was reduced. The primary goal is to prevent this, yeah. It was unfortunately conflicting with the bonus objective here. Okay, let's see, this guy is bouncing to the mountain there. This guy's threatening, this guy's threatening. Can't really reach there. Maybe I shouldn't have moved my tank so far in here. Kinda stuck a bit. I can move over here, punch this guy. I'm gonna take 1 damage by doing so. But that should free up my tank. I can move over here, shoot this guy away. This guy's gonna hit nothing, yeah. He's only currently threatening the building because he's threatening my, to bounce my tank into the building. The tank is no longer there. He will just bounce into the mountain, damage himself. This guy needs to be dealt with, and I need my artillery to do it, which also means my artillery has to tank a shot here. Well, that's one possibility. What else can we do? If we free up the artillery by... How much damage is this guy doing? He's doing 1 damage if I stay here, so... It's nothing I can afford. If I move, for example, over here, I can push this guy away from my artillery. Bring it up. My artillery has a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. He won't be able to save this guy, and neither will my mech, so... That's a no-go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to tank the damage on my artillery. If I punch this guy here, if I punch him here, I instantly kill him. That should also free up. Let me verify. I've got a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. I can move here, shoot him away. Kill him actually. This guy's bouncing into the mountain. This guy's doing nothing. The artillery here will... No, actually it won't kill. Since I can't move... I can't even shoot at this guy here. I can shoot next to him, causing him to bounce into the mountain as well. But it is only 1 damage, not 2, so he will attack the building there. Quite a conundrum. If I were to push... No, I can't. I'm just 1 tile short here. Shooting this here. If I move here, I can push this guy to the south, preventing this damage. The mech cannot move in here, unfortunately, and free up my artillery. I think this guy... Let's make this easy on us. This guy's the only one who can shoot at this guy. So he has to be freed. He has to be freed by punching the enemy bouncer here. I don't see a way around that. And that leaves us only with the artillery. What's the movement here on the upper... Actually, should have checked first. I can shoot at myself. If I do this, I can kill actually with the tank. And then my tank is not free to save in the south. Dang it, I'm gonna take another point of damage here again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't see a better way, unfortunately. I don't wanna just play around forever. I'm pretty sure there is a way. There's a way to take no damage, or there usually is on these turns. I just can't see it. I'm gonna be taking another point of damage here. And some damage on the artillery, but should be fine. Nah, dang it. Getting webbed up here as well. That shouldn't be too hard. I can just easily move this guy over here, punch him to death. This guy can move over here. That will free up our tank, and then the tank can shoot at this guy, kill him. This guy's not threatening anything. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Punch here, shoot there. Damage prevented. This guy's gonna burn. We got our repairs, and we didn't get the kill objective either, huh? Just noticed. That's a bit unfortunate. That's the last turn. Yeah, not the best play here. Hey, at least we did manage to save the batteries, right? Showed those best Vexus boss. One day we will find out where those Vex run off to and take the fight to them. Aldorf would not have taken this sitting down. Yeah, we failed the one bonus objective there and took some damage. Promotion, Masochist. Movement when not at full health. That could have actually been very valuable here. There we go, that's the final mission. Corporate HQ. Destroy the Beetle Leader, protect the corporate tower. Warning, Hive Leader. Drawn out by your offensive against the Vector. Hive Leader is assaulting the corporate HQ. Some kind of Vect abomination is approaching our headquarters. Whatever it is, it must be stopped. Destroy the Beetle Leader and protect the corporate tower. Not a very good layout for our artillery, I think. Along these lines is probably our best chance here. I'm gonna move it here for now. Alright, first boss here. This one we can easily sidestep. We can actually, no, we can't unfortunately quite. Actually, can we? Turn order is pretty important here, yeah. We can easily outflank this guy, push him in front of the enemy and cause him to kill himself there. Inspect units. When confronted with a new enemy, be sure to learn about their abilities. Hold left control, or you can just hover here. Massive units can walk in water, but water will prevent them from attacking or repairing. Hive Leader, these are the most powerful Vec. Immune to water, they can be more challenging to kill. Yeah, okay, so since it says immune to water, I'm assuming it just means immune to the insta-kill. But it's kind of in the Massive as well. I'm assuming he cannot attack if he drops into water. Let's see. How do we want to handle this? I can move this guy here. He's gonna slide off of that point, unfortunately. So obviously I'm gonna move here. That will prevent the damage from this guy. I'm gonna push him in front of the enemy boss. So the enemy boss will charge into him and kill him instantly instead. He will threaten the building, but he won't get to move because he's turn order 4 and the boss attacks before him. And then I can use the artillery. Actually, I'm gonna move it over here. Can use the artillery to push this guy on top of the spawn. Unfortunately, he will slide off of it. Or I push this here. He takes 1 damage. I move this here. I punch him in the face. He takes 2 damage. And an extra point of damage from bouncing into this guy. And then the artillery is free to shoot at the boss. But if I want to do that, I have to do it first turn. So I don't accidentally bounce this enemy into here. Alternatively, I could just... I also could just move the boss 1 tile over. He's bouncing into this guy, killing him instantly, standing on top of the tile, preventing a spawn. This guy gets moved 1 tile. I can outflank him, push him into the water, and I've got the mech free. That seems even better. But it's not working because I have to move away with the tank first. Otherwise I'm just gonna bounce into the tank, yeah, so that's not gonna happen. But I kinda like this idea in general here. I wish I could move just 1 more tile here. Actually, this is the masochistic pilot, isn't it? Yeah, he will be able, if I stand here, I'm gonna take 1 point of damage from bouncing this guy into me, and then I won't be able to push him into the water, never mind. Push this guy over here, he's gonna kill. This guy's gonna take some damage. Outflank him. Do we trade 1 point of damage? It would enable us to one-shot him later with the tank. With the mech rather. Or I go full focus. I'm gonna ignore the enemy ads here. I'm gonna do it like so. Push the boss in once, punch him out, punch him back in. How much damage would that do? That's... no damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay. Let's do it one step at a time. I gotta move first here, otherwise I'm gonna take damage. Okay, so... You? Do this. Punch him off. Shoot him back on. He's gonna kill his ad here. This guy's gonna attack the water, and then he's gonna block a spawn, take some extra damage. Bonk. Oh, I kind of forgot about that part, huh? He's pushing. Okay, so that plan was flawed from the beginning, unfortunately. I didn't realize that the enemy would push. I thought he would just charge into them. But yeah, the little yellow arrow there indicates he's a pusher as well. Ah, my bad. At least it wasn't a copper tower we killed there, or damaged there. Let's see then. I can easily finish him off now. With the artillery, I can do some damage here. Or I can push him. Push him once over and make him cause him to slide into. I'm gonna punch here so I don't take damage there. He's gonna slide on top of that spawn, and then the tank can be used to shoot at this guy. Or I'm gonna exploit the boss again, push this guy over, let the boss finish him. Maybe the boss still can be used to our own gain here. This guy's gonna slide on top of there. If I shoot this, the boss is gonna charge into him, killing him for me. Then I can just stand on top of one of these spawns here and I guess look pretty. Let's heal. Oh, why not? He's blocking the spawn for me. Oh, threatening a corporate tower now, are we? Okay, this guy I can just sidestep. This guy I can artillery fire to the side here. If I just stand over here, I can just push him away. We have to kill him next turn, which probably involves our mech here. Kind of playing a little bit risky to letting the boss live a little bit longer. This is an easy sidestep here. Anything we spawn block now will never get to spawn at all, so that's pretty important. Can we improve on that? I can actually move here, shoot him, killing him as well. There we go. He's gonna bonk there. Block an enemy. Charging all the way over there. Okay, so we gotta kill the boss this turn. He's kind of out of range, but I think we can... Is he fire immune? I don't think he's fire immune, is he? Shouldn't be. Unfortunately, I got webbed by these two guys here at the same time. It's actually gonna be a bit more tricky, but I think I can still manage it. If I tank the damage here, I'm gonna just kill this guy. We do have our reset if things go wrong. I'm just gonna move over here. Use my artillery to push him into range. And then punch him in the face. That kills the boss. We're gonna tank one damage here. Okay, I was scared for a second there. I didn't check if this guy bounces, because then it would have killed our pilot. But there we go. Take some fire damage, that's fine. Take some damage here, that's fine. Boss is dead. Corporate tower protected. Mech's barely alive. But the Vec Abomination destroyed. No new heist should appear on our island. You saved us. Yeah, except for that one screw up. Island secure. Now we can spend our reputation here. We can get some new weapons. We can get some extra power cores. We can sell some of our stuff, which we shouldn't do. Smoke drop. Any class. Drop smoke on 5 tiles anywhere on the map. That's pretty good. That seems pretty good. Used per battle, only 1 though. And burst beam. Prime class weapon. Fires a piercing beam that decreases in damage the further it goes. Okay, interesting. It could be a nice upgrade for our mech here. I think I want to get both. Then a reactor core and some grid power. Alright, let's equip some weapons here. I think this one can only prime class. I think that's, yeah, can only be equipped on the mech here. Allies immune. Okay. But now we got some nice firepower here. And then I think I'm gonna put the smoke bomb on the tank. Usually the tank is the least important unit. I'm wondering whether I should move the... This guy is repairing. I can move him out. Move him into the tank instead. Reason is I can use the tank more often to block some spawns then. The technician essentially counters that emerging damage. Alright. Everything's spent. Actually, we do have 1 power core. How do we spend it? Allies immune? Movement? Some extra health? I think I want to save up and get the extra damage on the artillery later. +2 damage on the artillery is pretty nice. Or the Titan Fist here. Which means I should probably just... I should just figure out which one I want to go for first. Since this guy has a new weapon, let's install it here. And give the artillery some movement. Alright. By completing 1 island, you've unlocked RST Corporation. In future games, you will be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. RST Corporation. Terraforming specialist RST turned the environment against the Vec and nearly destroyed the island in the process. Yeah. Everything's a desert now. Didn't stop the Vec. RST was divided on asking you for help. It was viewed as a weakness. And the choice is stark. We either ally with you or lose the island. Okay, I definitely want to go for this mission here. There's a core. So let's go Lightning Storm. Knock mites off the max, protect the coal plant and a lightning storm. On easy mission. Let's go for the harder mission here. One of our meteorological stations had reported Vec converging on their locations. Intercept them, but beware the weather. It rains lightning. Right, let's get started. Artillery in the back line. I think actually along these lines or these lines. Let's put it here. Got some bugs on our mechs here, it seems. It's just jumping all over the place. Vec mites. This mech is covered in Vec mites. Your bonus objective is to knock them off the mech. Damage, fire, freeze, repair, or acid will remove the mites. So they don't even do anything? Okay. So that's in punch here. Gotta pay attention here. The environment happens first. Anything here will be instantly killed. I can actually use that to my own advantage, but not really. If I move this guy here, I can shoot him, he dies anyway. Move this guy here, use my new laser beam to instantly kill this guy. And then I've got the artillery free to do whatever. This guy's a new sign, isn't it? Oh. I have to keep this in mind. Anyone I kill explodes. I gotta get rid of this guy first, otherwise these buildings gonna go boom. I guess I can use the laser beam to instantly kill him instead. Then blast him and use the artillery to just push him off. I don't think I can push him on top of a tile or anything. Actually, if I flip this around, you kill. You push, the lightning will kill you anyway. And then I get 1 extra free damage on this guy. But I haven't done anything about the mites and no spawn blocks. Let's just go for it. He's gonna get... Gee, the punch is enough. Yep. Punch him to death. Where did that smoke come from? Was he on top of one of these sand tiles? Didn't even notice. Oh well. Push him here. And then... push him towards us, I guess. Lightning will kill him and turn. Get blasted. So if you're standing in smoke, you can't attack or do anything, I think. Why the upgrade we got for our tank earlier is pretty important. We can essentially cancel any enemy on the entire map for free, which is pretty great. Alright, this guy's in a bit of a bad spot here. This guy we can sidestep. Same here. This guy's not even attacking. He's spawning these blobs though, I think. We have to move away from here. Or if I'm not moving away, I'm gonna take 1 damage, but I think I have to actually do that. The issue is gonna be this mantis here. He's throwing a coal plant. If I move over here and beam or punch him, the coal plant will take damage. If I move the tank and push him 1 tile, he will just damage the building instead. It's actually not too bad. This will knock off the mites as well, which is one of our objectives. So not too bad. I'm gonna move 1 tile. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna move 1 tile away. I'm gonna shoot at this guy. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna shoot, he dies. Pushes also this guy into the lightning and gets him killed, but I have to do that the other way around. So here. Like so. I'm gonna laser beam him to death. He's on the lightning, he's gonna die. He's also dead. And then only our artillery needs to deal with the mites. The other 2 should lose it this turn. Yep, mites knocked off. Mites knocked off. What is this? It's a new unit. Moth. Oh! He moved onto the lightning tile and got himself killed. Nice. Don't even have to do anything about him. That's another free block if I move here, and I can easily push this guy into the lightning. This guy's dead either way. Can move the artillery over here. Can move this guy over here. What exactly is this moth even do? It's an artillery and moves backwards unit, it seems. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty nasty. But yeah, he's dead. I don't have to care about him at all. This guy's gonna get shot over here. He's dead. I don't have to care about him. And we're gonna block all the spawns and remove all the mites. Perfect. Repair this. And then I can remove him like so anyway. Just to make sure. Since it's the last turn, the spawns will disappear. Just make sure we don't stand on them, on that lightning tile. And that's an easy end turn. Coal plant, yeah. Every wreck has been wiped out. They're out and impressive. Actually, they have just been pushed down. Alright, Kern's Folly. High threat detected. Defend the train and protect the robotics lab. This maglev line is a major artery between our remaining cities. We lose it, we lose the cities as well. But yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna do. Mostly because of that extra core there we can get. And we got a nice clean line of fire with our artillery, which I like. Actually, Move more to the center for now. Another time pod as well. Okay. But keep in mind we do have a explosive back here. Explosive scion. This I can shoot if I move. I can move this guy over here, punch you, shoot you across the field. And then I can use the artillery to finish off you. No. No, cause then this guy will shoot me. I punch this here. If I move this guy here, I can shoot you from behind and push you into the water. That's pretty nice. Punching this here. Actually, you know what? Do this, do that. I push this guy over here. I don't think... Yeah, he doesn't even have the explosive power up. So I push him away from me. Should be fine. I can shoot this guy here. I think that's the best turn. Let's go for it. Push this into the drink. Oh no, he goes boom, yeah. Kinda forgot about that, huh? Yeah, because my first move was to attack the Scion there. I kinda thought we had dealt with that problem, but obviously we didn't. Well, too bad. And took some damage there. More blobs, we can sidestep that. That's irrelevant anyway. He's gonna attack the damage train. Okay, we sidestep this easily. Just a better way, a better move. Maybe if I... I move you here, I can cause you to attack the capsule or nothing at all. Still going for the train. I guess we have to defend the damage. Yeah, we have to defend the damage train here. If I move you here, I can do 2 damage and then finish you off, but you go boom. I have to deal with this guy here. Fortunately, he's hovering. I can't push him into the water. Explosive I can ignore. All the way over here. Shoot at you, and then the beam will finish you off. Fortunately, that will not be dealing with this guy. Shooting him into the train, probably not a good idea, right? Yeah, no. Shooting him away from the train will cause him to damage the time pod. I definitely want to save the time pod. Laser beam here is only 2 damage. I wish I had 1 more movement tile, huh? Either way, the train might just be lost. I don't know how to deal with this guy anyway. If I just commit and kill this guy, cause him to go boom. I mean, it's just what I should do. So push this guy into the water here. Don't think I can deal with this guy either way. None of my units is in range. Yeah, might as well abandon the train at this point. No, I didn't consider what happened if the train gets blown up. This guy might have shot at the building behind if the wreckage wasn't around, but oh well. It's fine. Perfectly calculated, right? This goes boom. That's an easy sidestep, or we could even... he's still... No, he's not attacking the train. I thought he was attacking the train, he's just bouncing. into the train accidentally. We can actually help him out here and bounce him. Use the train wreckage as some extra damage. Can easily sidestep this and push this guy over here to all of these guys damage each other. Actually, by doing this, I cause him to explode. I wonder whether I should have dealt with the explosive Scion here right at the start. I mean, in the end it is one extra damage, right? Doesn't matter too much. Let's do it one turn at a time here. That's one. I should do it like this. And they will kill the blast sign in the end. Not the greatest performance, but hey. But we got the time pod and the robotic slab. That was one of the last Maglas we had. I'll report the loss to the destination city and see what I can do for the release efforts there. Yeah. Too bad. Range a cryo launcher. Freeze yourself and the target. Interesting. And another reactor core. Skilled, 1 move and mech HP. That's pretty nice. Let's see, I think this one has to be installed in the artillery. I mean, might as well. It needs 1 power though. Is it worth the movement? Let's give it a shot. I think Frozen makes it so you can't do anything until you take damage. But while you're frozen, you are immune to damage. Which means you can use that to tank a shot as well. Usually the artillery is not in range to take a shot though. What, since we have two cores here, honestly, let's just go for the damage. I'm gonna sell this or do whatever with it later. Well then, Weather Watch. Yeah, let's do the Weather Watch here. Unlocks the other mission. Just in case we're not going to go there. It's a bit of a narrow path here. It's the tank. The layout is not too great for our artillery, unfortunately. We want to save most of these buildings. Or we either play it like so or like so. I guess going for the backlines here is better, especially if the tank can defend. With that blast sign again. I gotta get rid of that first. Okay, I have to push this guy out with the tank. Fortunately, this guy is sliding back, which means he will also damage the building, even if I push him down. Do I have anything to stop that? I want to kill this blast sign here first. Can push this guy down south, no problem. We won't be damaging any buildings, but then what to do about the moth? So if I push him back, he will damage this building instead, and that's no good. If I push him down, he'll bounce back and damage this building instead, that's also no good. The only unit that has enough firepower to kill him instantly is my mech here. But if I do kill him instantly, he goes boom and this building dies. I need to get rid of that blast sign here. And I don't have enough firepower. I could use the... Oh, if I move my artillery here, if I use my 1 shot of the smoke drop, I can cancel this guy's attack, move here, punch him to death. Maybe I can even move here and use the laser, and that causes some extra tree damage on this guy. But what do I do about the blob here then? Oh yeah, I'm shooting with the artillery. Well, that's the only way to prevent all the damage. Actually, no, I just upgraded my artillery, didn't I? Forgot about that. That's so important and so good to have. Never mind, never mind. So much easier now. So much easier now. I just punch this guy. I shoot this back. And the artillery with the upgrade can instantly kill. There we go. That's why it's so important to get. Gives you so much more options. Oh, that's such a juicy target here. Unfortunately, what do I do about this blob? The laser almost could kill all of these guys. Yeah, I can't take that. I'll move here. I'll punch you down. You'll block a spawn. You're gonna do nothing. I'll move over here, block the entrance, shoot this blob, and maybe I can somehow get the artillery to do some damage somewhere. If I do this, actually, I do this. Kill you instantly. Damage the other one. Punch him down. Oh, I move this guy over here, get rid of the blobber. And can the artillery deal with the big one? Only by sacrificing itself, right? No. I can push it to the side. No, that's fine, that's fine. Move here. Move here. This guy deals with the blob. The artillery shoots here, kills one, pushes the other one to the side. This one's missing and blocking a spawn later. I'm gonna blast him to death. Wait. Oh, I'm pushing it. That's a stupid move. Can I smoke the blob? Will it stop exploding? I hadn't considered that part. Let's try something here for science. Okay, we can stop the blob from exploding. I think since he's in the smoke here, he will be permanently disabled, so that's fine. Can totally ignore that piece. Alright, anything we block now will be permanently out of the game. That's another easy shot with the artillery here. Let's see our options though. If I push this guy one more tile, he will just miss, that's fine. And I could use the... Let me try something. If I move over here, what does a laser do? Too much damage. Too much damage. He kills the building in the end. In that case, I'm gonna stand over here. The artillery shoots you. You're gonna shoot him. Yep. Shoot him. And then I'm gonna laser beam this guy for some extra free damage. Okay, let's see. 4 enemies in the final turn. Half of them are vulnerable though. Top one spawn. Webbing on the mech. I can actually beam these guys to death. That's very easy. Yep, that's an easy kill here. Artillery can move over here, get an easy kill here. And then a tank. I could take this on the chin here. Probably the best we can do. I mean, I could go suicidal and use my tank to push my own mech into the enemy. But it does 2 damage on me and then I die. So obviously, we don't do that. Beam these guys. Actually, problem solved. I didn't even consider this move, but yeah, 1 damage on me, 1 damage on him, he dies. Yeah, we leave that blob there, it's smoked up. And that's it. Oh wait, destroy 2 mountains was a bonus objective. I didn't even notice that. Should take another look at these bonus objectives here. Okay, one more mission. Could go for the maglev bunkers. Defend the earth mover. Or end battle with less than 4 mag damage and protect the coal plant with a sandstorm. What's a sandstorm? Smoke will gradually fill the map. That's interesting. Alternatively, how do I quit out of here? Maglev bunkers. And the earth mover. Reward corporate reputation used to buy equipment. What's an earth mover? Both of them seem interesting. The sandstorm is pretty self-explanatory. I want to see what an earth mover is, so let's do this mission here. Cracked tile. This tile has been cracked. If damaged, it will turn into a chasm. Any non-flying units fall to their death in chasms. It's like water, but better. And we don't have access to the entire half of the map. This is awful. This is actually pretty bad. Okay, let's hope this earth mover is any good. Oh, it fills the... Okay, never mind then. Yeah, now we have access. Okay, let's see. Earth mover. Smoke immunity, stable, cannot be pushed. On crack, tell me. Turns nearby chasms into normal ground. So yeah, it's slowly filling these chasms there. Okay. Interesting. And it's immediately threatened, of course. And unfortunately, we're kind of stuck here as well. So even though technically it has 2 health, anytime it takes damage, thanks to the cracked tile, it instantly dies. Something to keep in mind. Use the artillery to finish this guy off. I can free my mech here. And then move him over. I wonder if I use the laser beam here. No, the laser beam doesn't push, I have to push him. But if I were to use the laser beam, would the laser beam damage the cracked tile? Well, anyway. We blast you. We blast you. This guy gets freed, and we can punch you. Oh. That's something I didn't consider. That's the reset turn. Yeah, don't want to lose my pilot there for stupid reasons. Move here instead. That's the one reset we have. Keep that in mind. Now we're playing very risky. Can't afford another one of those mistakes. There we go, much better. And a blast scion. Okay, that's an empty shot. We have multiple options here to push this blast scion or this blobber here into the enemy line of sight there. Get him killed, that's pretty nice. The tank can be used to kill this from left or right hand side. Okay, what's the best we can do here? If we shoot here, we cause a crack and drop this guy into his doom. A move here can block a spawn and punch and do some extra damage on the blobber as well. Pretty nice. This guy, like I said, obviously has to kill this. Yeah, I was gonna say I can actually let it take 1 damage, but no crack tile. A move here can... Oh wait, move here, I can break open the tile and cause him to fall into his death. This kills the... Yeah, I guess that's the best we can do here on short notice. Let's do it. Punch. Shoot. Shoot. Block 1 spawn. Okay, I was worried there he would web my tank up. That would have been worse. I can do a double smoke here and cancel 2 enemies. Actually, even better, I can move over here and laser beam my problems away. Just sidestep. How much damage does the laser do here? Kills all but 1. This guy's shooting nothing and then moving one tile back, which is mostly irrelevant. I can shoot and I can use the tank to block a tile. So yeah, I'm gonna move here. Gonna move here. Gonna cut it very close with my mech here. Should be fine. Can't push this guy and... no, I don't have the range unfortunately anymore, but I can just kill the moth then. Okay. Since this is the last turn now, this blocked enemy is permanently gone. Easy dodge here. Can't really laser beam this, but I can punch and artillery this guy to death. And then... I mean... I can just dodge this. Let's see, if I want to do this, I have to do the artillery first, of course. And then... Noob Crab here, if you move over here and shoot this guy, he actually moves one tile back and then is on track to shoot you again, so... I mean, I could shoot him from the side, but it doesn't make a difference, so... Might as well just prepare. Not a total victory, but yeah. Bonus objectives are done. Oh no, we didn't block the Vex spawn. I really need to take a moment to read those bonus objectives here. Like move, understood. Here comes the boss. Alright. Actually, yeah, we do have a decent line here. Up here where we can use our artillery piece. Another blast sign here, don't like those. And the boss blobber. What's the difference on the boss blobber? I thought he maybe shot twice, but maybe he just has more health. Let's see then. Get rid of this guy for sure. Block a spawn here. Shoot this guy into the mountain, cause some extra damage. Move with the mech, kill him. This is irrelevant entirely. And it's an easy first turn here. Shoot first. Ask questions later. Questions like, why are you dead already? Oh, the blob has more health. Okay, it can explode twice. That's the difference. But yeah, it's in a bad position, so don't care. The technician in here, we can permanently block this. The laser beam can kill you quite easily, and then we can even get another block, and that's an easy turn. There. Turn solved. Okay. We move the artillery here, block the final spawn there. Repair. Repair. Might as well repair. That's cute. To low health enemies. Move tank, free the artillery, move the artillery, shoot the enemy. There we go. That was actually pretty easy. Alright, technician. Hey, another repair. I think I want to move this guy then in the artillery, because usually the artillery doesn't take damage. Wait. Technician masochist? Oh, this one was the technician as well. Oh, yeah. So like this then. There we go. One mech move. Experienced, and two mech moves, but only when you're damaged. Which one has the higher base health? Can we check that somehow? Yeah, 3. And both have the same base health, so it doesn't really matter. Let's spend some reputation. What do we have? Passive effect, Force Amp. All Vec take +1 damage from bumps and blocking emerging Vex. Ooh, interesting. That could be nice. Just slap that on the artillery or something. Ice Generator, any class. Freeze yourself and nearby tiles. Oh, that could also be pretty nasty. That is another one of those abilities that are game-changing. Flame Shielding. Passive effect, all mechs are immune to fire. Could be nice, but doesn't really fit here. So I guess I'm gonna sell the Cryo Launcher. Which means I have 1 extra slot on my artillery. Force Amp could be great. The Ice Generator is also pretty nice. Now the question is, I do need both the Titan Fist and the Burst Beam. They both serve different purposes. I need both of them on my main mech, so his slots are full. On the tank, the cannon is pretty trash actually. Not too great, but the smoke drop is very limited. And if you give him another limited weapon, he only has like two abilities per battle. That's no good. So that's pretty much locked in, and then the Ice Generator is pretty great, but on the artillery cannon, the artillery cannon is always in the backline, so that's kind of useless, so I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna get the Force Amp though. And then 4 and 1 grid power. Alright. Install this. Oh, it needs power. I guess that's where our core goes then. There we go. It also upgrades the Titan Fist, of course. It does now 4 damage if you push an enemy into something. So keep that in mind. Alright, next island. By completing 2 islands, you've unlocked Pinnacle Robotics. In future games, you will be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. Oh yeah, of course, that was a mechanic in this game. The final mission has been unlocked. After securing 2 corporate islands, the final mission is available to complete. Difficulty. The difficulty on this battle scales to your current progress. Fighting it now will be as much of a challenge as attempting it after securing additional islands. Securing more islands before the final mission will allow you to save more civilians and increase your final score. Yeah, that's a feature. I think they changed that from FTL. Because in FTL, usually if you get a bad run, it's gonna be hard to make it all the way through. So here, if you have a bad run, you can immediately jump to the final mission on easy mode. Or you can keep going. I think we have a decent enough run. We can just keep going. Plus, we also want to unlock the final island, so we can jump there in any run later. So yeah, Pinnacle Robotics, let's go. The human employed at Pinnacle are just as important as the sentient machines. We must stop the Vec to save all life. Okay, of course we're going to move over here. Cryogenics lab, yeah, let's do it. Destroy all boombots. These rogue machines have been rigged to explode when tampered with. Mind your surroundings as you dismantle them, of course. Got one off of the island with the explosive scion. Get explosive minions. Frozen units. This unit is frozen. It cannot move or attack. It will remain frozen until it takes damage. Yeah. Actually, let's put them like this. Where do we put the artillery? I don't really have a great spot, honestly. I think maybe this might be the best line here. Let's start here for now. Okay, this guy's in position to be killed. This one unfortunately isn't. Yo, another blobber. Wait, what's happening here? It's dying. Ah, okay, it's another blobber, but a ranged blobber it seems. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I think if I push this guy, if I shoot him here, he will move and then explode, which will free the next robot here. I mean, I might as well just stand here. Shoot here, that pushes this guy back, which does nothing pretty much. Why shoot him? Now I'm shooting him. He gets pushed, takes 2 damage. What's the passive here? Arachnid. All other whack will spawn a spiderling egg on death. Ooh, okay. Keep that in mind. It's not applicable to these robots though. Okay, I'm blocking. Oh wait, I'm not blocking. I'm getting knocked. I'm gonna move here, blocking the shot. That's 1 damage. That's not too bad. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Oh yeah, wait. That's actually doing damage because of the bouncing. Wait to shoot here. This guy bounces to death. The other guy just bounces away. Can move the... I'm about to move here instead. Actually, no. If I try to move here, shoot here instead. Guy takes a ton of damage. This guy bounces to the mountain. Shoot him down. He explodes, frees the other robot. This guy's gonna shoot us though here. Move up close, beam these guys, the robot explodes. Yeah, I can do it like this. This guy explodes, frees this guy. This guy shoots, he kills him. And then the artillery comes into play. I'm gonna take some damage myself here. Boom once. Boom twice. Oh, chain reaction. Didn't think one step too far. If the chain reaction hadn't happened, this would have been such a great move. But yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, we wiped them all out. Now, I just move. We can't quite move over there. But you can kind of surround them already. Do I free him now here? Do it like so. Gonna leave these this ice block around as a potential to bounce into. Because we get an enemy flying unit easily outflank us here. So I move here. I shoot this guy. This guy bounces, then I can move here, shoot him to death. I move here, I punch you. They're also taking extra damage from the spawning, so if I can figure out something... Wait, do I take extra damage from the spawning? No, I didn't, okay. If I can somehow move this guy over here. Actually, what is he doing? He's grappling. Okay, so he grapples units towards him, but if he hits an object, he grapples towards it. So he will grapple towards the mountaineer anyway. So that doesn't matter anyway. Moving here, moving here. Shoot this. Oh, never mind, never mind. For some reason I thought I could bounce this robot into the nothing. That didn't work. But if you wanna get rid of this robot, you either have to do it all in one turn or you free him now. Hindsight, I should have shot this guy then. Is that worth a reset turn? Let's risk it. I have my smoke bomb ready anyway. Of these grapplers. Okay. Let's see then. This guy unfortunately can't do much from here. Can easily outflank this robot. These two guys are irrelevant. And then I can move here and bounce him into the mountain, which doesn't kill him, he's too strong. If I punch this guy... I do have my reset, let's see. I can punch this guy quite easily and then can move this guy away. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him, take a damage, but it's fine. The robot's destroyed. The villain's saved. I mean, except for... well, let's not talk about those guys. Alright, Sub-Zero range with a shield generator. Destroy the shield generator. Okay, just take less than 3 grid damage and protect the robotics lab. Energy shields. This is a shield that will block damage and any negative effect. Fire, freezing, acid, etc. Only direct damage will remove the shield. Non-damaging of negative effects will have no effect. Is bouncing direct damage? Okay, so everything is shielded at the moment, including us and the enemy. So we have to find out the perfect time to blow it up. Oh, but spawning enemies are super nasty with the shield here. He's actually blowing up the shield generator for us. Shield generator. Your objective is to destroy it. While active, it will create shields on any new unit. When the shield is destroyed, it removes them all as well. Okay. Oh, suddenly turn order is super important. Okay, so this guy's attacking buildings that are shielded. That's fine. I can ignore this guy for now. Move this guy, bounce him over. He's gonna block and die from the blocking. Yeah. You gotta especially pay attention to units that attack after the shield has been removed, like 6 and 7. This guy here needs to be pushed, and this needs to be killed. Can't do both. I can do both. Okay, so I beam, that removes the shields. Let's play this in our heads here. We beam to remove the shields here. We're gonna knock. This guy bounces, takes 2 damage, dies. I will lose my shield, but that's fine. This guy bounces to the mountain, dies. This guy's killing the shield generator for me. The tank pushes this guy over here. He loses his shield, has 2 health. The respawning Vec kills him. This guy's not attacking. This guy's attacking first. Hits these 2 shielded buildings. Everything seems to be in order. Let's go for it. Beam has to go first. Actually, did the beam have to go first? I don't think it would have made a difference. So all of the shields are gonna be removed anyway. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Gonna attack, shielded. You're gonna remove that shield, doesn't matter. You remove all the shields, you die. Okay, let's see. You're gonna knock me into yourself here. Actually, I can just sidestep and you're shooting yourself, which will also block a spawn afterwards, which is great. So thanks for that. If I move here, I can punch him. There's only 2 damage. If I move the tank over here, I can do 4 and shoot the wasp and kill the wasp at the same time. At the cost of taking some damage on my tank. It's fine though. The artillery is free to do what exactly? The artillery is kind of useless at this point, unfortunately. So maybe if I use the artillery to do some extra damage here, that frees up the tank. To do what exactly? Who knows? Tank still has to move here anyway to shoot at the wasp. And he has to do that before, after the artillery shoots, of course. It doesn't really make a difference, honestly. Let's not overthink it. Let's just do it. You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot, and then you're gonna get yourself killed. Perfect. I'm gonna move the artillery in just another position here. And end turn. Spider Scion is back in action here. The star's kinda irrelevant, we can sidestep it, and anything we block now is an enemy killed essentially. So let's do that and that. And let's shoot at the Spider Scion here. Was there? Maybe not, but maybe there was a way to move over here and shoot at the star as well. Don't think so, it's fine. Okay, then let's see. We can easily artillery shoot this, and you can just punch the wasp. And you can collect the time pot here, cause why not? Yep. Much better. And a promotion. What do we get? Another reactor core. No weapon this time. Thick skin, immune to acid and fire. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Which pilot was it exactly? The one in the artillery. Unfortunately, the self-repairing on the frontline units is so much more important there, so don't want to swap those out. Let's go for AI training to unlock the final mission potentially here. Knock mines off the mechs and protect the power generators. And there's 2 cannon mechs. Are they friendly or not? I should have maybe read the introduction, huh? Oh well. They're kinda in the way mostly at this point. Yeah, if I move here I'm completely stuck. I dislike the positioning. I guess I have to shoot or kill these guys here. Like, are they friendly or not? Let's see, what's the enemy gonna do? I'm afraid he's gonna probably move the star over here, get some damage in. Artillery from behind, shoot at these guys. This is gonna be super annoying, I can already tell. Yeah, let's go for it. And the pod, yeah. Interesting. Okay, the artillery is shooting at us, which is not too bad. Yeah. This guy's threatening 2 at once. This guy has to die for sure. So, laser beam here. This guy is not attacking. Laser beam here, get the artillery in position. I still don't know if this guy is actually attacking or if it's an ally or an enemy. Let's do this. Seems like he's an enemy. Cool. Okay. Great. If we do this, then we can move the star away and kill him. That's a little bit of extra damage. I think that's the best move here. Star's countered. This guy we can just outrun. Actually, if I shoot, the star will die anyway, but let's take the kill. Or should we remove the mites at this point? Kind of have the star body blocked anyway. He can't really move into a good position, I think. So maybe There's a call to be made to remove the mites here. Because I'm pretty sure that the more enemies you kill, that the game is trying to rebalance itself all the time. So if you kill too many enemies at once, the next wave of Vex spawning will be that much larger. By leaving him alive here, I'm tricking, at least I'm hoping, I'm tricking the game into thinking more enemies are on the board. And so he's not gonna give me a triple spawn next turn. Yeah, at least not a triple, right? Okay, now we're gonna speed things up though. Move in here, bounce this guy, kill a lot of stuff. This guy's not attacking. If I do this, I am taking damage from the star here. If I do it like this, I kill the star instead. Can I kill this guy? Laser does not pierce the mountain. So unfortunately, no. Yeah, I can't really reach him. I can move my mech into position here, but looks like I have to knock him away. Which means I have to move here. Can't knock him from here. From here is too close. From here, if I knock him one down, he will shoot at me and do 3 damage. Which would actually remove the mites. Hey Flanderer, hope you're doing fine today, man. Breaching enemy lines, yep, into the breach. Haven't played this game in like 4 years, and now with the advanced version. Quite a conundrum here. So the question is, do we want to take the damage or not? We can move here, knock him back, and then take the 3 damage and remove the mites. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's go for it. Now take 3 damage, but it removes the mites. I shoot here, kills 2 enemies. And this guy can't do anything, so fix yourself and turn. There goes the mites. First objective done. Actually trying to free that robot. Okay, now anything we block from spawning will be permanently gone. And now he's actually in a perfect position. What's he shooting at? He's actually screwing himself there, isn't he? Oh no, this guy's he's targeting in the south. For some reason I thought the arrow here pointed over there. But maybe he was shooting at 2 enemies, but I can actually screw him here. Can knock him into the water quite easily. Then I can punch the star here. Can I outflank? Can move here, that does some extra damage. Ton of extra damage. And if I first move over here, I can do even more. So let's do it. Knock you into the ring. Move here. Blast these guys. Move here. Punch you. We got 1 enemy spawning in the final turn. Technician fixes us up. Nice, nice. I'm just gonna be lazy and punch him into me here. Yeah, and turn. The Vex retreat gives us hope. Initiating subroutines to track the survivors. Alright, what do we get? A pilot. Abe Isamu. Mech gains armor, reducing incoming weapon damage by 1 and conservative. That's actually even better. Even better than the 1 heal per turn, right? Can it reduce damage to 0? Because then I can just stand on top of anything and literally tank it. What does conservative do? Limited to use weapon gives... That's perfect. This dude is perfect for this tank here, man. Okay, so you go in here. Move and asset. One move and 3 repairs. Yeah, that's actually perfect, man. Nice, very nice. We got so many cores, we should spend some, don't we? Let's see, the artillery is pretty much done. This is as much as I want to go here. Do we upgrade the cannon? Now we actually got 2 smoke bombs. I can use them much more liberally. Or do we upgrade the burst beam? I think it's time to get some extra damage going here. Either the Titan Fist or the burst beam. I think the fist is actually better, especially since it can do potentially 4 and plus 2, so 6 damage in total. There we go. Frozen Plains. What is this? Ice Storm. Destroy 2 exects on protect the cold plant. Large areas of the map will periodically freeze solid. Sounds interesting. And the robot factories. Let's check out the Ice Storm. Got a great range here with our artillery from the north. Can cover the entire area. Okay, so I guess all of these guys will be frozen. You would prefer an Ice Storm, yeah. It's pretty nasty hot at the moment. Oh no, it's a bit better. A week ago it was really bad. Like 37 degrees here, Celsius in Germany. So the environment happens first, so this guy's gonna get frozen. I'm actually... Wait, cause anything to become frozen. So this guy is not attacking at all. You can ignore him. Yeah, the start of the heat wave, so the 30 plus are... oh god. Yeah, we just got out of one. Pretty nasty. Let's see. I'm gonna ignore this guy here. I can kill the star. Wish I can't reach this guy. I can artillery shell this guy. Didn't quite pay attention here. At the layout, I can't even move. Actually, no, I can. These guys here. Okay, so kill. That actually kills this one. Kills so much. I mean, this is a no-brainer. This kills nothing. Yep, we kill this. Kills all of this crap. This guy's gonna freeze. I might just move here. Punch this guy cause I can. And drop a smoke bomb. Just in case the enemy does actually get to attack for some reason. Smoke bomb here. Oh, it freezes the buildings as well. It's actually better because then the buildings don't take any damage. It's actually such a great mechanic for us here. Okay then, let's see, we move here. Punch these guys, laser beam. I mean, if I do that, I take damage from the star. Let's see what the artillery can do for us here. Kills this guy, kills that guy, frees up a lot. Yeah, I mean, let's take it. Move one tile back. Shoot him. And then, actually, what do we do about the star? The star's gonna punch one of the buildings. The smoke is kind of hindering me here as well. If I were to move in, I would become frozen. I push the star into one of these spawn tiles, he dies. Then I move here and laser beam this guy to death. Would cause one of my tanks to become frozen though. It blocks 2 spawns. Let's go for it. Yep. Frozen mech, yep. We can use... Oh, he can self-repair to free him from the ice, but otherwise cannot attack and move. That's even better. I didn't know that was a mechanic. Hey, he's freeing me. I mean, in that case... You know what? I can shoot myself here. Push this guy on top of the spawn. Actually, he's grappling. How far is his grapple? How much damage does it do as well? 1 damage. It's not too much damage, but he might be able to grapple my... What's happening? What's the order? Environment first. Okay, so I move here. I shoot him. He blocks. I free myself. I move here. I repair myself. No, wait. Oh, that was... Let's reset that. Let's not talk about that. That was a misclick. Let's do it again. Here. We move. We don't reset the turn. We repair here. We repair here. And turn. I'm gonna get frozen. Actually, he might be able... Okay, now. I wasn't sure whether he would grapple off of that now. There we go. Pretty nice. The mech should be able to move here and just punch this guy to death. And you're just gonna shoot this guy to death. Done and done. I protect the coal plant. I hope it freezing over is not a big issue. Your success is appreciated and your methods sadly necessary. Out on Pinnacle, we mourn the loss of life even as we celebrate our own deliverance. Alright, boss time. Pinnacle Tower is under attack. My analysis processor is unable to identify the species of Vek threatening us. Caution is advised. Watching this is just reminds you that the Advance Wars remake for Switch got delayed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did play Advance Wars quite a bit on the DS. I think it was called Days of Ruin or something like that. That was pretty fun as well. Alright, what do we have? We have a Scarab Leader. Okay, so essentially he's an artillery piece with 4 damage and pushback. Okay. This guy has to die like yesterday. Okay, that's a pretty nasty first turn for the enemy here. Let's see what we can do about it. We might have to use a smoke grenade. This guy is attacking. I mean, I can tank this quite easily. The star has to die. And this guy has to die. If I were to move here, I could punch the moth to death. Tank this. Shoot the star. Shoot the star. Punch this guy. Block, tank this, and smoke grenade him. It's the best I can come up with here. Anything else? I think that's pretty much the best. If I want to move here, I could do some serious damage, but I can't finish him, so it doesn't matter. I don't think I can kill him one turn, and I can't push him... Actually, I can push him. I can push him over to that side. And he's doing nothing. Then I can kill here. And a tank does not have enough firepower to kill. No, I think we're going for a smoke grenade here. So you move here. You can stay where you are. Two potential tiles where we can stand on. I'm gonna move in front of the artillery. I mean, it doesn't matter, we're gonna get grappled either way. And then smoke him like so. Okay, now we got a spider scion in. This guy's irrelevant. Who's threatening? You're threatening the corporate tower. Can't let that happen. So just move in. He's gonna punch. We can move one tile back, kill the spider scion, push this guy into the wall and he dies. This guy's not attacking anything relevant. Make sure we kill the spider scion first. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit more tricky, I think. Let's see, this guy's attacking the building. He has got to go. If I move here, though, I'm gonna expose the corporate tower. Where to... I mean, you can easily kill the boss here, so let's keep you at the boss for now. This one I can sidestep. This one I can siege. I can actually punch you to the south, right? Yeah, that's probably the best I can do here. Oh, wait, if I do this, I still, even though I got the protection, I still take some extra damage here. But still, since I do have some auto repair, I think that's a good call anyway. Bonk him. Get him out of the tower. Kill you. Can't get any blocks, and we will have to deal with 4 enemies in the final turn, but that should be fine. We still got a smoke grenade if we have to use it. Easy dodges. Okay, that's the biggest issue here. I might have to smoke this. I don't have anything that can reach it. Actually, no, I have the artillery. Artillery. I'm gonna push you down south. We're not gonna get all the kills here, but it's not necessary. Gonna leave 3 on the board. Good enough. Black are retreating. We'll monitor the area, but they'll likely regroup elsewhere. Alright. We have saved Pinnacle, accomplished every objective without fail. Did we? Oh, nice. Allow me to create additional aid. Ooh. Select 1 free reward. Astra bombs. Brute class for our tank. Leap over. Dropping bombs on each tile you pass. Okay, it seems interesting, but since it's limited, it's not that interesting, unfortunately. Plus 1 use would give it 3 in total. Silesia, pilot. Requires power. Mech can act twice if it does not move. Ooh. A double firing artillery could be great. But requires 2 power. Or plus 4 grid defense. A popular hero as well. No idea what that means. Double fire artillery. Let's try it out. Currently we got Technician, Mech Move. What's popular hero? This pilot is a sentient machine and requires reactor power to activate its special ability. Still some 4 reputation. Oh. That could also be interesting. Selling him immediately. Let's see. What do we get here? Repulse. Science type weapon, which we don't have any, I think, so useless. Network shielding. Mechs cannot take damage during the player turn. Could be interesting. Grappling hook. Use the grapple hook to pull mech towards you or units to the mech. Ah, interesting. Shield ally. That could be an interesting thing for the tank, but I think the tank... Using the tank as a shield dispenser could be interesting. Wait, if I used my tank to reposition my artillery can fire twice every turn? Oh, seems like a huge hassle. Auto shields. Buildings gain a shield after they take damage. I mean, that's pretty nice. Can I incline to maybe sell him even for 4? Let's see. Get good damage. The beam is still fine. Although it's no longer super necessary. It was a nice early carry until we got the Titan Fist powered. Now, I mean, it's still a good piercing weapon. I want to keep the option on the table. The smoke bomb is always great. I could just upgrade the cannon here, make the tank more potent. That seems like the best call, honestly. In that case, sell him to get an extra power core. Immune to acid and fire, movement, repair. Experience is kinda useless at this point. Double shot. Mech can act twice if it does not move. I'm wondering, I'm thinking, how often would this be valuable? How often could I actually get this to use? Especially on the artillery. I'm thinking it might be even better on the Titan Fist with the dash upgrade. The positioning is so important. I'd rather... Yeah, I think I'd rather have a decent tank than an artillery that might not be able to fire twice. I'm gonna sell him. Sell him for 4. Yep, nice. And there's another pilot we don't need. Yeah, sell this guy. Don't need any of those. Let's get some reactor cores. 2. To upgrade the tank here. 3 for another upgrade. Or should we get some health at this point? Health and movement could be decent. Okay, like so. And then... get some health here. Get some health here. Alright. Everything's spent, let's leave. Sustainable energy. Finish 3 corporate islands without dropping below 4 power grid. By completing 3 islands, you've unlocked Detritus Disposal. In future games, you will be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. Detritus Tech can break down any matter into its base elements. The factory cities are devoted to waste removal and recycling. Our island was once one of 100 of Detritus disposal size. Then the Vec came. But with your arrival, Detritus has hope again. Let's go immediately here because of extra power cores. Use the Detritus contraption 4 times. Protect the robotics lab. Assuming this is the robotics lab. It's kind of hard to move in here. But like so. The artillery should have free reign from here. This is the contraption. Okay. He's an acid. This unit is infected with acid, which is an acronym for armor corroding incendiary device? No idea. This unit is infected with acid. While its defense corroded, incoming weapon damage will be doubled. All other damage, push, fire, blocking, etc. is unaffected. Okay, that's an easy dodge. That's another easy dodge. That's a nothing. Okay, we got 3 potentially threats here. 3 potential threats. How to deal with this? This might be a smoke opportunity here. I mean, if I stand here, I can push this guy into the mountain, he dies. Let me check this actually. Shield barrage gives a shield to every unit, allies and VEC. Fires a missile at every unit, allies and VEC. Interesting. Okay. I gotta be careful there so I don't kill my artillery accidentally. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I wanna smoke these. I punch this guy into the mountain, he dies. I sidestep this. I'm gonna apply acid on myself if I do this. What exactly does a shield do? There's no spawns this turn. At least there's that. I'm afraid that if I step into the acid here, the missile will one-shot my artillery. I can give him a shield and let's try it. Can I stand here? Get acid myself. Kill this guy. Kill that guy. And I'm gonna smoke up here. And then we shield up. Okay. Okay, now some enemy spawn. I can easily sidestep this. I do need to fire the missile now. But I'll remove all the shields. Yeah. I can shoot this guy, but yeah, I can shoot him to death after the upgrade. I can't kill this guy. I have to push him. This guy I can kill. This guy, oh. What do we do with you? I mean, this guy's not threatening any buildings. So use the tank here, sidestep, use the tank to shoot you. He's acided up, so I move here, shoot here. Actually, if I move here, I'm gonna kill myself. When first things first, right? We have to do the missile barrage. Okay, no, maybe I need that. Maybe I need that rock still. I push this here. These tiles become inhospitable. I can knock him into the water if I move here. Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. So, missile barrage. Shoot. Shoot. Move one tile and punch. Okay, acid it up, which is not too important. He's low health anyway. This guy's dead. If I shoot at him, these guys. Can I outflank them? That would be great. I don't think I can. That's unfortunate. I can push this guy into the water if need be. This guy I can/have to push there. Oh, how do I can actually move here and shoot to kill. These two are handled at this point, so let me see. Yeah, this would kill my artillery. Can't let that happen. So I have to do the shield here this turn. How do we prevent this? How do we prevent this? Does it make a difference if I flip these like so? I can still kill. I can't get one to kill both, or at least disable what is. I mean, I could do smoke here. Then I could move the mech back. Which does nothing. I gotta find a way to use the mech to disable two enemies here, but I don't think I have one. And this robotics lab is top priority. I'd rather take building damage than lose this robotics lab. I move here. I can shoot to kill. Kills two. Can kill this guy. And then that's a kill, that's a kill. No, unfortunately I can't use the missile barrage either here to do some tricky stuff. There has to be a way. This kills here. This doesn't penetrate. Had one extra health on the artillery on, not the acid. This guy here shoots there. The rock guy will kill us here. I'm afraid I'm gonna take 2 grid damage. That's probably better to let these buildings here fall. Because these are in a much more defensible position for the final turn. Ah, this sucks, man. But this guy is actually super... Oh, he's higher health, so maybe... Maybe I'll just stay here. Shoot him to death. Move you here, get a double kill there. Yeah, I'm gonna take the grid damage. I don't see another way. Which is quite unfortunate. Take the grid damage. Shoot this. And might as well move in here. Actually, let's move here. Blocks the path here. Let's see. Gotta do the shield bubble. I have to do one or the other. And, I mean, we got a 90% chance, right? Of course not. Yeah. Poor people, yeah. Okay, I mean, we have to use the missile barrage anyway. So let's use it at the start. Did that kill the enemy there? I thought he had like 1 billion health, but okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna blast this guy instead. And I'm gonna outflank you and kill you. Now we even have 1 turn left over here. It's so unfortunate. I'm pretty sure there was a way to not take any damage, but didn't see it. Got the bonus objectives, lost a few grid power, and it's unfortunate. Should probably take a look at getting that back. It's an easy mission though. Let's go for Scrap Heap. It's another train mission. Detritus waste disposal relies on trains to ferry hazardous byproducts to our disposal sites, but not if the WEC intercept the trains. Another time pot, nice. Probably worst unit to use one of those as a asset up. Okay, lots of stuff. These guys are sweeping here with the attack. Okay, so he hid. His unit will hide underground after taking 1 or more damage. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. Let's see then. What's a turn order, incidentally? I can actually maybe push this guy over here, cause him to shoot at his ally. Have to deal with this guy though. So move here, secure the port, shoot him over. Gotta do it the other way around, of course. This is not enough damage, but does a ton of... See, this Vec gives 1 extra health. Some quick maths here. Gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand here. Laser blast this. That kills the pod. Okay, I didn't. Is that reset worthy? It's gonna leave me exposed if I lose a pilot later on. Didn't consider that killing the pod. Let's keep rolling with it. It's unfortunate, but let's keep rolling with it. So then we shoot this. I move here. Don't secure the pot in time, fortunately. And the attack order, you attack first, you shoot at him and he gets barreled. Unfortunate. I'm assuming he's gonna re-emerge, right? Yeah. Okay, that's a punch, I'm pretty sure. The train would collide here, so if we stand over here, we can just wipe these guys out, pretty much. See, he's shooting over there. Can sidestep that. Maybe I can. This is an easy kill. Can't shoot here, or I'm gonna hit myself. I could... These guys are immovable, aren't they? Yeah. Can't move him, so I can easily shoot him with a tank. Shoot him with the tank, shoot him with the artillery. Punch this. Okay, train moves on. Okay, let's see. Move here, get a punch in. Tons of damage. Knock this guy over there, shoot him with the artillery. Didn't need the reset. Maybe I should have done it for the time pod, but I didn't want to risk one of my pilots here. Plus the move, except for destroying the time pod, was a pretty good one. Alright, pumping station, let's go for it. Knock the mines off the max and protect the power generator. One tile over here. That's nasty. Okay, lots of threats here. Let's see. I don't think if I shoot here that causes him to burrow, right? I don't think so. Shooting this would cause him some damage and push the rocks out. It's irrelevant. I can just shoot at this guy to cause him to drop his attack. I could use a smoke bomb as well. If I move here, I shoot him, that moves the rocks out of the way. I can move in and finish him off. Then you can drop a smoke bomb here. And we're good for now. Anything more I can do? You think this one unfortunately needs 2 turns? Pushing this rock in only does 2 damage. The laser only does 2 damage as well. No. He needs 2 turns anyway, so let's take him out. And then we smoke these guys. Should have maybe moved the tank, to be honest. Or maybe it's good here to have him here in the back line. Okay, lots and lots of threats again. Oh well, let's see. Tank can knock here. It's a bit awkward here. Punch 1. I mean, you're killing your friend here. But I don't want to risk two buildings. Actually, this guy's entirely trapped. He can't punch the wasp away. Shoot this. It kills 2. Kill this. It kills 2. Too many different buildings are threatened at this point. I might have an issue here. I can't find a super big brain move. What's the attack order? If I push this guy south somehow, it saves me 1 turn. Push him south, he gets this guy cancelled as well. So the north would be saved. Push this guy over, smoke the worm, get a really nasty next turn. That's the only way we can not take any damage this turn, though. Still have to get rid of those mites as well. I pushed this, punch this guy. No, that's... Gotta kind of pray that the next incoming attack is not gonna be as strong. So these guys are cancelled. At least this guy's softened up. Can't really reach this guy. It's cancelled anyway, so let me move here. Should I? I need the firepower maybe here. Let's just not move. I'm gonna smoke this as well. Okay, the best we can do. Again with a double threat here in the north. And the tank is surrounded, that's not great either, oof. Okay, here's the big nasty turn. Can't knock these guys, of course. I could use a beam here. Take 1 grid damage. It's an option. Shoot this guy. If I kill him, the War Spear dies. I do this, I push this Wasp away. So far in the attack order back that it doesn't matter, but I kill this guy, this gets pushed over, and I still have to deal with too much. And this one almost certainly has to kill this guy here. Zap them, cause myself 1 damage. Point I might lose these 2 northern buildings here. There's too much threat here. This one has to die for sure. That's way too much damage here. The Banshee tank is the only unit in position for that, except for maybe the artillery. What options do I have here? Causing chain reactions here. This would also cause damage. It would also cause damage in the north. It would free up the mech. But it would kill so much. I think I'm gonna take this because then I only need to take 1 grid defense. The worm will burrow. It's gonna be gone. The Scion will die, which will cause multiple enemies to die. We will bounce over there, which will free up the tank. Yeah, I think this is the best move. We will take one point of damage. Oh, no, we don't. Grid defense procced. Nice. Okay, I mean, yeah. This building resisted damage. Chance of a building resisting damage is shown at the right of the power grid. 19% chance. That was so clutch. Because now we are entirely free to punch you and shoot you. Clean the board. Means now we just shoot you. Clear the mites here. And we win. Oh my god. We got lucky there on the grid defense, but... yeah, sure, end turn. Alright, next up, another triple acid storms. What's an acid storm? While the storm generator functions, all units will have acid applied. Ooh, super high risk. Destroy the acid storm controller. Okay. Block spawning 3 times. Protect. Like a bit of a tricky mission. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think I should move over here and move along these lines. And the port as well. That's a bit of an awkward spot. Too much stuff happening at once already. Way too much stuff here. But plus that we can pretty much one-shot anything here. And help as if the enemy's killing all of our stuff though. I move the artillery piece here. I can shoot this guy to death. Clear the path for here. I think I definitely need to get some enemies attacking each other for this one. They're not in good positions. Shoot here. I can move in and finish him off. Move. No, we can't. The acid actually... Oh, interesting. Acid also negates our armor effect. Interesting. How do we handle this? Can smoke once. Currently, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies. We essentially need 2 double counters to get out of this without any damage. I could smoke this rock here. That's 1 double counter. Then I move here. Doesn't matter, I got acid, I already have it. I punch this guy. I'll counter this guy. Not bad. The laser beam. Don't forget the laser beam. They're just not lined up for it though. It's just not working out for us, I'm afraid. In that case, what do we want to sacrifice? 2 power here. 2 power here. 2 power here. Eventually 2 power here. Multiple 2 power threats. If we move here, knock this guy back. See, the only double counter I can see at the moment is a smoke grenade here. If I stand here, I die I take a lot of damage anyway. Hey, Westpheric, back with a great game, yep. Into the breach and quite a conundrum. Hope you're doing fine, man. A bit of a pickle here. Got 5 enemies attacking 2 power essentially each. But only 3 units to deal with them. I'm not quite sure how to do this. Myself, yeah, great. Just went through a heat wave, so that's all better. Really no idea. Really no idea. I think I'm gonna take damage here. This guy's threatening 2 buildings. I do it like so. I can smoke these 2. I can punch this guy to death, I can nuke this guy to death, but then the worm remains. Wait a second, wait a second. Let me think. Can I somehow use the artillery to bounce one of my tanks? That wouldn't do enough damage anyway. Right? How much damage does the bouncing do? 2, yeah. How hot has it been? I think the peak was like 37 degrees Celsius here. And really nasty humidity in the air as well. I'm gonna take damage here, I'm afraid. I don't see a way around it, unfortunately. just don't see it, and I don't wanna keep stalling forever. Yeah, true. Okay, so you here, you here. I'm gonna let the worm live. Unfortunate. Don't gloat, yeah. And smoke these guys. Unfortunate. And turn. Oh, so lucky. So lucky, man. Okay. And it's not letting up. Okay. Pretty sure that I have to use the artillery to kill this guy here. Yep. RNG saved us there. Can I do this? I'm in the same issue again. Too many enemies attacking stuff. It just doesn't get any better for us. If I move here, I can kill him early. I can kill him here. This sucks, man. I mean, on the plus side, if I let this guy hit the acid generator, that is part of the objective. I am gonna lose the coal plant. Can't rely on getting lucky again. If I were to smoke, I'd have to smoke these two. Actually, yeah, I can delay it one turn. Yeah. I'm punching him. I move here. I'm punching him. I'm gonna siege him. Then I'm gonna smoke the other two. Okay, that's our final smoke grenade. Double spawn for the final turn. Looks good, yeah, but we do have to get rid of the acid generator as well here. At some point. Punch this guy. I mean, this guy's actually trapped. This guy can ignore at this point. That's great. So move in here. Kill you. Get a free block here. That's actually great. Didn't even consider the long-term implications of smoking this guy while he's surrounded by rocks. But yeah, that's great. I have to kill the acid generator final turn, or I just don't. Okay, let's see. Yep, perma-stun, that's great. I can dodge that. That opens so much opportunity. Yeah, okay, I got it. You go here, you push this guy away. You punch the acid generator to death. Push him away, and I can even kill this guy. Whew, nasty mission. Got lucky there with the resistor. Yeah, no chance I could get that blocking off though. Got the time pot though. What do we get? Another pilot. It's a bit late in the game for that. Gain 1 extra reset turn every move and the mech move. That's actually... that might be interesting. Let me check something. Who's here? I mean, I mostly have him for the mech move anyway. I'm gonna slot him in. Gives me the same mech move. I'm losing the self-repair, but that's not important on the artillery anyway. Let's see. I could upgrade the cannon here, and I'm gonna do it. This is the 4th island. Let's go for it. Alright, 2 worms and elite bouncer. It's actually very low health. Flood on the tower. He's blocking my artillery and I don't like that. Actually spread attacking? Oh yeah, he's attacking 3 tiles at once. Interesting. Natural armor. All damage reduced by 1. Okay, so low health is kind of a false security for you. False sense of security. Let's see, I can't move over there. I can just punch him away from me, so that's fine, right? This guy's not even attacking. I can move back and shoot at you to cause you to burrow. I mean, I can delay quite a lot of damage here. And do some damage myself, so probably should just take it, right? Okay, let's see. An easy kill here so far. Getting webbed here is of course not great. Okay, the webbings actually make this a little bit more tricky. I might smoke myself here to cancel 3, but my guy here is a little bit threatened. Actually, if I move here, I'm gonna kill this guy, move the enemy away. We just make sure that I can smoke myself. Yeah. Cancel all of these guys. Free myself here and punch this guy to death. Gonna bounce in that guy. Nice. And he dies. And this dude still did away. Perfect for us. Okay, how do we save the corporate tower here? Guy's not in range. I think I have to free my mech here. How do I do that without punching? Actually, That's an option. Still can't make it over there though. I could just smoke again. Smoke the corporate tower. Essentially give him protective bubble for the rest of the match here. Would be decent. I can bounce him into myself. I think that's the best move here at this point. Block 1. Which is essentially a kill since it's gonna be the final turn. Smoke these. Bounce them into me. And then... I don't know, man. Bit of a waste here. Don't think I can laser through the mountain here, no. I can punch the mountain for no reason. I think that's, yeah. Let's leave it at that. 1 spawn, 1 blocked. But there shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Okay, he's not even attacking. That's an easy turn. Yeah, that's a really easy turn at this point. Bounce these. Cause a nice chain reaction. Gives him some nice XP. Can we get more kills here? I don't think so, but let's try. And the smoke is now blocking us, but it's fine. We win. Alrighty. Final mission time, huh? And the final reputation we have. Using a max repair affects all max. Ooh, interesting. I don't think it's gonna be necessary though. Apply shield on nearby tiles for science club. Don't have one of those. Science. As a projectile that flips targets attack direction, don't have a science. Power grid is reduced to 1. All buildings gain a shield. I don't think I need that at this point. At this point we're gonna sell our starting pilot here. I'm gonna buy some cores. Let's see, how do we spend them? This is fine. I'm gonna get some extra health here. Since the artillery is actually getting somewhat threatened, let me get 1 health here, and then movement speed, movement for the... oh, here. I could also get the dash. Could also be decent for some movement ability. I feel a little bit safe about the extra health though. Yeah. Alright. Volcanic Hive, the last stand. Final mission. You may complete the final mission at any point after securing 2 corporate islands. The difficulty on this mission scales to your current progress, so it's gonna be hard. Let's go. With the wreck driven off the islands, you have a chance to wipe them out at their source. You are humanity's last hope. Doesn't look safe, yeah. We got volcano. I think we get some meteors impacting. Oh no, maybe not. Deploying remote power cores. Ah, here they come. So don't stand on those tiles. Drive them off our toxic way. Hey Nexus, you're doing fine today, man. Welcome to some Into the Breach. First time in like 4 years playing this game here, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh, it has been interesting so far. Let's see. Okay, I wish I had the dash here. Although, then again, with the dash, I wouldn't have the movement speed to even make it around the corner there anyway. The aliens can't have your enemy collection. That's of course fair point. Let's see. I can push this guy over here. I could. How much damage is that? 3. Move here. Shoot these guys. Blocks the spawn. That's actually a great move. So if I stand here, I can shoot this guy. Block 1 here, and if I punch this guy, I'm gonna take damage. If I don't punch this guy, I take damage. If I punch this guy, I take damage. Alternatively, if I shoot him here, I can kill him no problem. If I move here, I can laser beam. Is smoking, could be. Thing is, I'm pretty sure the mission has actually 2 phases. And I don't know if my smoke grenades reset between phases, so I don't think so. And I know the final phase is gonna be pretty tough. I want to keep them both for the final phase, if possible. I mean, unless they change something in the advanced version. I move here and shoot him. And push this guy away. Then what to do about this guy? I'm gonna take 2 damage if I leave him. Pushing him here and then that just causes me a ton of damage. I think I'm just gonna take the 1 damage here. Take the 1 damage here. Save my smoke grenades for later. So I'm gonna move here. Okay, do I move here? Could move to the north, but I think this area here would be better. Okay, I shoot this guy. Then I move here, then I shoot him again. He's dead. This guy's gonna block a spawn. And I'm gonna punch this guy into one of my cores here. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, that's 1 damage. Take the damage now so we can use smoke grenades later, hopefully. If I lose this mission because of 1 damage, I'm gonna be sad. Oh, wait, okay, so that was a lava lake. I'm guessing these tiles are now deadly. Okay. Oh, the quadruple spawn, yikes. Okay, so definitely don't stand on here. Also got an enemy Scion here. If I do this, I can push this guy off. He's gonna block a spawn and gonna miss his target. And this guy can just sidestep. If I were to tank him here, wouldn't make a difference because the meteors impact first. Okay. If I stay here, I actually kill. No, I don't. Never mind. If I push him here, I can maybe move the tank over. I'm gonna let this guy dash to the ends of the earth. My mech here is super out of position. Let's just go for it. He's dead. I can block a... Can I do something else as well? Block and... Doesn't seem like it. And yeah, block the spawn here. Block him here would do nothing for me, so let's move here. It's kind of bad having 2 units do nothing pretty much here in this turn. Just so out of position. Let's go. Okay, and these flies are a bit annoying. I'm gonna probably target these reactors here. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Guy's targeting me. These can be sidestepped, that's fine. Can even shoot him in the back to kill him. So move here, punch you to death. How do we deal with the fly? What's the attack order? 3. You going first. I'm gonna dash all the way over there. And shoot this guy in the back. I can't kill the fly with the artillery, no. I could maybe move here and knock the fly into the fire. Still seems like a decent setup for the final turn, so let's do it. Punch you, shoot you, move you into the fire. Plus, oh, you're actually gonna get charged and killed. Nice. Didn't even consider that. Ah, bam. Totally planned, by the way. Oh, you're gonna kill yourself. Nice. Blob in the north. Okay, so let's see. Artillery here clears this guy. Actually... I can actually easily move here, punch the blob to death. He's not gonna explode when I punch him, no. Don't think so, at least. Shoot this. This guy's gonna die. If I were to If I were to get greedy and move here, I do take the damage, but I can finish both of them off. Okay, clean board. Incoming seismic activity, brace yourselves. The island is tearing itself apart. Here comes the final phase. Oh, never mind, I thought maybe by clearing the board I wouldn't have to deal with any enemies here. Setting down power pylons, keep them operational, we don't have any more. Here's the true final boss. Our weapons can't kill the hive, the island, it is the island itself. Deploying a Renfield bomb. Defend it while it primes and it will destroy the hive. Oh, nice. Splat. Defend the bomb with your mechs and your lives. Yep, bomb has to survive. Okay, let's see. We can easily push this enemy champion into a death zone here. Right, he's threatening to immediately lose us the mission, so sidesteps this. Push him in. Punch this guy into the wall here, kill him. Punch this guy into this blob here. I mean, we can still use the artillery, but then the blobber is alive. It would have been perfect turn if he could have done that, but it's just gonna be a good turn. All right, let's go for it. He's threatening me here, but the environment happens first, so he's dead. This guy's... Oh, he's shooting multiple tiles. Okay, we got 2 reset turns. Let's do this over. I hadn't considered that. For some reason I thought he would only shoot at this tile. Okay, that makes it actually a little more tricky then, huh? Let's think about this. Can still easily just push the enemy champion into there. I push this guy back, he's gonna shoot me. Rush this guy into the wall. Do have my smoke grenades, but not many enemies stacking up. Block this. And we take this. When in doubt, taking 2 damage here from this guy is better than taking damage on the Renfield bomb. We do have health to spend. And this is the final, at least I'm assuming it's the final fight. So if I move this guy here, I can punch the blob. I'm gonna take this damage on the chin. But I'm gonna move here, push you back, you're gonna block another spawn. Alternatively, what if I move the bomb? Move him here. Shoot the blob, punch you. Gonna shoot this guy, the bomb moves out of the way. You're gonna have to deal with multiple incoming enemies. So the question is, block 2 spawns or lose 2 power? Actually block 2 spawns and kill the champ. do some serious damage on these guys. I am gonna take the 2 power, I think. I'm gonna take the 2 power damage, so you move here. You move here. You move here. Let's do it. Yeah, he dies before he can hit me. You're gonna hit the power, I know. That's unfortunate, but we do block 2 spawns. That's blood. Yep, unfortunate. Okay, let's see. The bomb is safe in this turn. We, however, not so much. I can move here and push this guy into the lava. That's not an issue. Blobber usually doesn't attack, or it doesn't attack anyway, so that's fine. This tile is gonna get doomed, so the spawn here is cancelled. I can artillery siege him to death from here. I do have to... We have to kill this guy though. I wonder if I move here, the laser's not enough. What if I punch you in and I shoot you? And then I artillery you into the death tile. What's happening first? We are gonna take some damage from the Scion Tentacle. This dude here is attacking every one of us for 1 damage, including the bomb. Plus also, I just noticed we have a blob here. I don't think smoking these will help either. We take another 2 damage. Gonna cut it very close. I have to deal with this guy. I have to deal with that guy. And then if I just go for the blob, I'm gonna take Scion damage. Yes, it's the best turn we have, right? 1 damage on the bomb. Can I actually move this into a convenient spot for me? Don't think so. Gonna explode. No, can't move it onto a good spot either, so gonna take the Scion damage then. Okay. Big threats. Lots of spawns. Well, let's see then. That's an easy kill actually. Shoot this guy, push the Scion, or I can shoot at the Scion, push him while blocking a tile here, but that would kill me. Actually wouldn't. I kill the Scion, then I'm just very damaged. I think it might be time for that fabled smoke bomb at this point. Putting a smoke bomb here would cancel the blob and cancel this guy. I mean, I gotta move this guy anyway, so... I don't actually, never mind. We get rid of this though. The smoke is not cancelling the Scion, right? Can't really check. I move here. I can kill the Scion from there. Re-damage that enemy. I put the smoke right here. Cancels the blob, it cancels the rock crusher dude, and it walls him in. He can't get out. I block a spawn. And then I take 2 damage here. Block another spawn. Getting it very close on the health if I go for that, but I think it might be worth it. Look like this. Actually, he's free because this rock is gonna get crushed. Oh well. Kill the Science, so our artillery survives the next turn. And then fire the laser. So we kill the buildings ourselves? No, that's no point. Just repair. It's actually free now, this guy here. That's gonna be the final turn. Cutting it very close here. I'm a little bit worried. It says victory in 1 turn, but these chasms here, these spawn tiles haven't disappeared. Okay, I move here. I'm gonna drop another smoke. Cancels all of these guys. Actually, let's see. How do I deal with the blob? I can't punch him in here. So artillery has to do it like so. I mean, it can't hold off another spawn anyway, so yeah. Artillery does this. We do it now. So we can move in here. Punch this guy to death. Ah, damn it, I can't move on that spawn tile. My bad. Let's protect the bomb. Drop a smoke here. I think the game ends at this point, but I'm not too sure here with these spawn tiles still active. Let's see what happens. Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now or you shall share a grave with the wreck. Our war is not yet won. Keep traveling. Keep fighting. My stutter seems to have gone. Now I would look. It looks like this is where we go our separate ways. Take care all. Kaboom. Yay, we win. Okay. Victory. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Lona Burson, Abe Isamu, and Isaac Jones, the Vec Hive has been destroyed, saving this timeline from ultimate doom. Humanity can now begin to recover from the destruction wrought by the Vec. Island civilian life protected, 19,340. Total Earth life saved, approximately 4.6 billion.